Hey guys, and welcome. My name's NG Paradox. Welcome back to our Qohor series. Now, last time we left off, I did make a few mistakes, I feel, so far in this series, actually. Obviously, some things have been going well, mostly to plan. Obviously, taking this land from that guy maybe didn't work out as well as I hoped, because you're meant to be able to give it to the feudal guy, maybe like in the castle, and it would turn it into the feudal one, but sadly, the person who owns the castle is actually a republic, and I did not check that. And so I gave it to my brother. Now, you might be saying, why did I give it to my brother in the last video? The reason is because he is actually a feudal person. Also, he can't then use this land. As you can see here, he gets basically no soldiers from this. He's of the wrong holding type, so it doesn't make him too powerful, which is basically all that we need for now. In the future, we'll try and fix it as we grow and whatnot. But yeah, that was kind of frustrating. I think people might be wondering why I did that. Now, the Queen beat Hugh of the Westerlands, so it looks as though the Lannisters lost. They were not as good as, obviously, apparently Driftmark. The title, she killed him. Oh, wow, she executed him. Maybe she took all the titles? She took the Westerlands. She took all of his titles, basically, it looks like. Yep, she just killed the Lannisters. She's had enough, basically. She said, you know what? I've had enough of this. You Lannisters have been a thorn in my side and did not support me in the first place. You supported my traitor brother. And so she killed them all and has taken it for herself. We'll have to wait and see what happens with that then. Now, my plan so far is not working out. We were trying to get these guys to join my faction, but it's obviously not going to work. They're obviously not wanting to join my faction. Now, we can't attack these guys because obviously they seem to they have their alliance. So we're going to have to look for someone else. Now, there is this guy up here, 1,400. This guy's 2,600. Maybe we should just try and attack for this castle. So I think I'm going to go get this guy to fabricate a claim on here. Now, does he have allies? He actually has them as his ally, which is kind of funny. But yeah, I don't think I could take out that guy. I almost have enough men to be able to take on Goatwood, but I'll leave it for now. Maybe when we take this one, we'll then attack Goatwood. But yeah, so we'll try and get a claim for that. That'll be our next plan. We're still trying to develop more money so we can maybe attack, or so we can maybe colonize one of these places. Now, you got the Dothraki here. They only have 100 men. We could attack the Dothraki in a slave raid. We can't colonize. We need 500 gold right now, but we could slave raid them, apparently. That could be a possibility. Now, they are feudal, so that means he probably only does have that many men. Yeah, it looks as though he's having trouble at the moment. He's actually fighting in his own war, attacking, apparently, in the migration. So I don't think he actually has many men overall. Now, your vassals. He has no vassals at all, yeah. So I think we could probably fight him and win. Any allies? No allies. Okay, there we go, perfect. We're going to attack this guy for a slave raid on the lands next to us. So let's go for that one. Perfect. So we're going to go in for a slave raid. I can call in my allies. Apparently I cannot. There must be a war that he can be called into. So apparently not, no. Apparently we can't call in any of our allies, apparently. I always forget you can call in some of the cities in this one, apparently. Some of the, I guess, the houses. If someone's in charge of the house, it seems like you can call them. Some people in charge of cities. Like we can call this guy, which you don't normally see with baronies. But obviously baronies normally aren't very strong, that's why. But in this one, the cities are strong. That's why it's making a difference, I think. But yeah, normally I wouldn't notice that, because I just wouldn't care. But let's just jump straight in. Now, put you together, and we can send Jaehaerys. And looks like we need some more commanders. Yes, we do. Okay, we can choose Alakor. And I think we'll go for Aereo next. There we go. Do apologize for my throat. My throat, for some reason, is a little bit croggy. We'll leave it like that for now because we can't really balance that out too much. Okay. So this should hopefully allow us to get some more slaves. We've not been doing very well on the buying slaves front. We've not been able to buy hardly any at all, which is disappointing. We do have our slaves though. Still not pregnant. Come on, get pregnant. Breed us more slaves. Breed us the ultimate baby slaves. Okay, 9th of April. We still have a bit of time to go. Apparently, I'm now ill, which is actually kind of serious. We are 46. We're not young anymore. My wife is never going to be released. So I'm just going to break the betrothal, I think. There's no point having it. She's never going to get out of there. My daughter's also sick, though the Targaryen's not sick. Now the question is, should I just get remarried? Probably I won't get remarried. Now I could probably actually just assault this in 2 days. There we go, done. So I'm wondering what happens when we win. He has 100 men defending his capital. We'll go in on the... He's going to go that way. So how about we just go that way, attack the capital. We have a new heir. My daughter has died. No. My daughter's gone. Her husband, though, is still in our lands. But the granddaughter they left is now my heir. So if I have a son now, they will not inherit. He has no dragon egg. His dragon's not an egg. This is a weird development. I was really hoping they could have a son. But, you know, a daughter's not terrible. Has hatched one. Okay. Harry's. Okay. Good for her. The question is, what should I do with this granddaughter now? Do I let my granddaughter inherit? Or do I try and have a son? What am I going to do to try and keep her husband around? He could easily just leave us. Could I get him married, maybe? That could be a possibility. No, we have no one to marry him to. Maybe he could marry his daughter. What a genius idea. I wonder if his brother's married yet, actually. That could be a possibility. Now, we need a new justiciar, apparently. Fabricate claims on here. Now, he's not going to have as good a chance, but still, it's better than nothing. His brother actually was on the wall. So they've actually got a dragon rider on the Night's Watch. And Lord Commander Garth, the genius barrel. He's actually brilliant. Ah, okay, so he's not the genius trait. This one's brilliant. Okay. A little bit different, I guess. Okay, not enough to kind of just assault that, but we can just send a few more men, then we can just assault it, and that should be the end of the war. I give you the honor of sending my child, Qohor, to join you in Qohor, making you her ward. A fine... Okay, well, yeah, I'm friends of him. You know, we're a humble guy. We're diligent. You know, we're nice to people, so we'll look after his daughter, I guess. Yeah, it is his daughter. She's apparently huge as well. My sister just died of an illness. Damn, everyone's dying of an illness apart from me. Apparently I survived. She has one son left. Aereo Taladoris, 19 years old. So she left one son behind. Now, by the time he actually gets there... Oh, no, we already have enough men there, actually. Assault. And there we go. 62% apparently. So not enough, actually. How about you go north, then? We'll just keep sending men around to kind of finish them off. How is Rhaenyra's doing? How is she doing with the rebellions? There's still a fight in the Tyrells. And she's winning 55%. You got the Vale there, you got the Stormlands, apparently Winterfell and the North are all joining her. So it's probably not too difficult. Your friend talked to you today about your fine service. Thank you very much. It's good to know that I'm appreciated. But I don't think the Tyrells are going to win that. Okay, so he's just taken some more land, which is not good. Okay, just assault that. Done. 68%. How do you take his new land? Yeah, they'll continue to take that one. Will they escape? Yeah, they probably will. They were moving way before we were moving. So this should hopefully give us some nice slaves. And as a High Lord, that's not too bad. But I'm going to get into the age now where we need to think about the future. I'm going to die probably soon. So there's probably not much point in me having a son because he'll be too young. There'll be a regency. My granddaughter is 8 years old. Just 8 more years. If I can survive 8 years, she'll become of age. Yeah. It's just about trying to keep him. I can't believe she died from her illness. I wanted to become her. She had good diplomacy. Her intrigue wasn't terrible. 86%. We lost Diligent. Apparently I've become bored of all that stuff. Okay, how about you just move that way? So you're not too far away. And we'll just move on over here. So 87% now. What is going on over here? Qohor Kingdom in Khorne slave raid on the Dothraki. So it looks as though he's also attacking. He's attacking Qohor, apparently. I think. Yeah, he is. So he's actually taken the same idea that I had. That son of a... He's stolen my idea. That was my idea. Yeah. Now, what's this guy doing? In Goatwood claim on Vasgoli War. So Goatwood is attacking Karogo. Okay. Interesting. So everyone's kind of getting involved against the Dothraki right now, which is kind of interesting. Goatwood looks like they're attacking. Yeah, it's Goatwood's claim. So Goatwood wants to kind of branch out into the Dothraki lands. That was kind of partly my plan once I had enough gold. Damn you, Goatwood. He obviously has enough gold. Let's hope so. Now, you're going down here. When will you get there? I want to try and get this done as soon as possible. 89%. Hey guys, sorry there will be a cut here in the middle of this video. I don't know what's going on at the moment. The mod just crashed and then it crashed about 10 times. I think the submods might not be working properly. They're not completely stable. This is one reason why I didn't want to use submods in the past and try to just use the vanilla mod, but it's been very frustrating. But luckily, because of autosave, I've had to go back to the 1st of January. I've cut out, I've edited out all that stuff that I recorded before, because otherwise you just see the same things happen again. So I do apologize for that, and if it happens again in the future, there's not much I can do, but it has made me decide that future series I will not be using the submods. I don't think they add enough, and the risk of it being unstable is just too much from what I've seen during this series. So I do apologize for that. I hope it does not get in the way of this series too much in the future, but it would not surprise me if we see more of that in the future. So that is a fair warning to you guys. I have no idea what's going to happen to this series at some point. It could just crash and just be broken for all I know at some point in the future. So we're going to have to be careful from now on. It's come to my attention that Justiceer of Goatwood has bribed and threatened his way through my lands. You son of a... How dare you? They better not use it. He's got 2,700 men. Okay, well, victory to us, and looks like he's decided to give up. Perfect. So he defeated the Dothraki, and that has now given us some slaves. Now, with those slaves, we now have a slave camp, and I think that can increase the amount of soldiers you have. Possibly. Maybe not at the moment, maybe in the second when it goes past the month. But I think it can increase the amount of soldiers you have, which would be great. Also, it's basically each slave camp is like an extra 400 gold. So 400 gold is nothing to be sniffed at. He decided to go ahead and use the claim. That son of a... Actually, he has quite a few claims. Even on Deep Forest. He's looking at my lands. We're going to have to get ready here. I feel like there's going to be a war at some point against him in the future. Now, we are trying to claim this land. How many friends do you have? He's allied to Watermeld. That's going to be a problem. That is actually going to be a problem. I wouldn't mind trying to go into the Rhoyne. The reason I'm doing the slaves is if I want more money so we can colonize the Rhoyne at some point. There's some great castles here. If we could take this land, maybe then take one of these castles. What castle's this like? Ooh, huge Esso Fortress. That could be perfect. Dagger Lake. That's a town apparently. This one's a small castle. Common castle. And this one is a small one. So if we could get to this one, that'd be great. Maybe I should move you to this one, actually. Oh, wrong button. I think we should move him to here. I'm going to move him to there. And hopefully we can try and move a bit away. But yeah, all of our lands are completely messed up at the moment. I want to get this land, though, if we can. Actually, are you the best one that we have? Ah, this is one of my new slaves. Okay, well, we're going to make this guy the man, just because he's pretty good. He doesn't like me, but I think we can get him to like us. I think I'm pretty charismatic. But yeah, we're sending our men back. We got that guy. We've now also got some extra slaves. Let's go have a quick look. Yeah, so we have these 3 slaves. Now, she has a calm voice. So maybe we'll breed 2 of them and sell the other one. And this one is appealing. Ooh. Okay, maybe we could get the appealing and calm voice to have a baby. Yeah, and we'll sell this guy. That sounds perfect. So breed those 2 together. Breed the slave, do it. This one, perhaps. She looks hesitant, but you make a very persuasive case. Splendid. He looks hesitant, but in the end he agrees. A fine day's work. So there we go. We've now got 2 of our slaves making babies, just like the past ones I had before. And we'll sell you just for a little bit of gold at the moment. Hopefully we can see the market. Hopefully people are willing to buy. Nope. I'll find someone else. I'll find someone else. 15 gold? Ridiculous. How dare you? I need more money. I mean, I basically got them just through the war. And it wasn't a particularly difficult war. So, 75 gold. 75 gold's not to be sniffed at. But I could get more. Actually, it's my friend. You know what? Because you're my friend, I'm going to sell it to you, friend. Magister. Even though I am technically plotting a faction against you. But that's just because our people deserve independence. Nothing against you. Amass wealth. We'll go for new ambition. Become independent. Become regent. Yeah, I think we're going to become regent. We are friends. Let's see if we can become regent then. So we have 267 gold. We have 400 gold from our slaves. So that's 667 gold. So only need one more slave camp to maybe colonize the Rhine. Looks like the Tyrells did lose their war in the end. Not really surprising there. Sad day for them. They got back their lands. Are they about to lose it all over again? And the Reed girl was executed by... Oh my god, he executed his own wife. What happened there? Why would he do such a thing, Reed? What did you do? You didn't have a lover, did you? She was only 17 years old as well, but she did have gonorrhea. You know what? Did she give him gonorrhea? I think she might have given him gonorrhea. And Mr. Rick on the Direwolf was not too happy about that, so he executed her. And he's now married to Bolton. Well, of course. And she's younger. We've been offered a seat as commander. Okay. There's a faction to depose her. Yep, that is a sad day there for Mr. Rickon. Oh, and we better delete our soldiers. Okay, it looks like, yeah, we did get more men from the slaves. I was correct. The slaves do give you more soldiers as well, so that's pretty nice to see. Actually, how are my other slaves now? I think I did start to breed them. Did they ever have... She's still not pregnant. Are you kidding me? I mean, she's 24 years old. She has time. Oh no, my son-in-law. He wants to get married. We'll find him someone nice. I don't want to let him go. I don't want to lose him. I need to keep him here. I need to keep his dragon here. And I want him to have a dragon egg. His dragon is quite young still, but still. What am I going to do about that then? How am I going to keep him here? Not sure what I'm going to do with him. Actually, let's have a quick look-see. We could just putting this thought out there, we could marry my granddaughter to my son-in-law, who is her father. Now, obviously, that does sound pretty horrible, pretty disgusting aspect, but he's a Targaryen. Targaryens do this thing all the time. It keeps us dragging with us. It makes us seem more like we're Valerians, or at least Targaryen. But yeah, maybe that's fine. I can't believe I just did that. I just betrothed the daughter to her own father. What man have I become? I mean, I am a family man. We are a family person, remember? How more family could you get? Oh dear. But yeah, diplomacy she's good at, so let's get her educated at court. Now, we are trying to save up money, but I don't want to give her a low one, because, you know, my guy's a family guy. He loves his little granddaughters. So he's going to give her at least a normal education, yeah. Not the best one, because we need the money, but he's not going to screw her over on her education. Okay. Atraceres. What the hell's going over there in Westeros? Crack Hall War for Lord Maynard's claim on the Westerlands. So some people are trying to get the Westerlands for people. Quite a few people, it looks like, possibly. Yeah, that's a lot of people who've joined that faction. She should probably just give... She probably should just give the Westlands to someone. She did take the Reach, though. Ah, those poor Tyrells. Lionel got it back, and he's now lost it again. But my faithful and trusted hunter dog has finally taken his last breath. Long as he served you since you first received him as a puppy. I think I'm a humble man, and I'm shy, so we'll give him a quiet burial in the garden. It's a sad day. Sad, sad day. And actually, think about it. Someone did ask, I should probably look, who is on the King's Guard? So obviously since she took over from her brother who used to be king, did she change the King's Guard? We have Arik Cargill. Ah, one of the twins. He's still alive then. Bit old now and he's become a drunkard. I don't think he's a drunkard normally. Lord Commander Harold Dark. So Dark is the Lord Commander, 44 years old, skilled fighter, seems pretty good. Eric Cargill, his brother of the other Cargill, is actually in jail. Ah, he was put in jail by the Tyrells. But he's not drunk apparently. He's still a pretty good fighter actually. Yeah, you wouldn't want to mess with him still. Then we have Lionel Bentley, a Kingslander, skilled fighter as well. Giles Belgrave, another Kingslander apparently, brave and skilled fighter. So 12, he's a pretty good one. Marek of Keltina, ooh, capable and formidable fighter, but not brave. But 16 dual skill, he's 50 as well, they're quite old a lot of these. And Sir Peter Redwine. Huh, he doesn't look particularly good. 4. He is by far the worst one. I'm not sure why he's on the King's Guard, actually. Maybe she likes the red wines for some reason. Or maybe just no other good choices, possibly. But yeah. Like I said, I just want to reiterate though, I do warn that I'm not sure how long this series will go on for because there's crashes. If those crashes do persist, and it may just become a thing where it's not even my choice and it just crashes the game and will never corrupts the save like what happened with the stains. I do think it's down to the submods. This one has been a lot more unstable. I've not really had any problems with most of my other series in the last version of the mod, or the newest version of the mod, apart from with the stain one. So I'm not really sure why it's going on in this one. Ooh, High Lordship of King's Landing. And for Illyria. Now we obviously want him to have his marriage first, but I guess we could try and take Illyria at some point. Lionel has been released. But he has been blinded. And my granddaughter's uncle... God damn her, what is she doing? But yeah, we're going to finish off there this episode. I do hope you guys have been enjoying up till now. Whatever you think we should do next, always put in the comment section. It's always good to hear. But do remember, I do pre-record these. So that does mean I cannot always do the things you ask straight away. And sometimes I probably will forget as well. But we will try and get some more slaves. Though I can't get anyone from around us at the moment, apart from here. I can't even attack this at the moment, but hopefully we can get that claim. Then we can take that from her ourselves. Then hopefully we'll have enough money to colonize this. It'd be great. Hopefully our slaves have little baby slaves, and so we can make a lot of money. A lot of money. That's how you do business. The slave business. I just went past the guy, but where's the mother? There she is. Yes, and she is pregnant. Congratulations. You know what? I'm even going to end that. Stop your breeding. You guys got the baby, it's done. Now we're going to sell you. So I'm going to sell this guy off, see what we can get for him. Maybe there's a market for him at the moment. If we can't, we'll get him to go back to breeding. Once she's had the baby, there's no point in breeding while she's, you know, having a baby. Okay, looks like no one wants to buy me. Come on, people, he's a formidable fighter. I mean, I'm even not sure I want to sell him. God, ridiculous. Now, I'm quite happy to keep him, you know, he's a very good bodyguard. 15 gold, ridiculous. 40 gold, how dare you, sir. Well, I guess we'll try and sell him next time, but yeah. I've been NG Paradox, this has been Qohor. I'm looking at you, Goatwood. I'm keeping an eye on you, you scum. But yeah, good night.